Arif, please remind.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, hi, viewers in YouTube. So now we are waiting for our members to join in this Zoom. So how are you doing, guys, there? Well, okay, hi, welcome everyone. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Aristan. Okay. Hi, Aristan. Why don't you turn on your video so I can see you?
There's something's off with my camera.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, how are you doing, Aristan?
I'm pretty good actually today. How about you?
Oh, I'm great, as you can see.
It's really
Okay.
good.
So is this your first time, Aristan?
No, there are so many times I've been joining this class.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So why you
Thank you.
keep coming to Britzone class? What do you like about us?
It's really best platform, and I just want to improve my English skills since coronavirus. I think this is the best options.
Okay, I'm glad that you enjoy our session. Okay, thank you, Aristan, for coming. How about the others? Hi, everyone. So now we are live also from YouTube. Hi, viewers in YouTube. And guys, before we start, why don't we turn on our video so we can say hi to each other? Maybe some of you already know each other. And it's better, to having this class with face-to-face, even though just from screen, so I can see your expression. So it's not like I'm talking to myself all alone here. Okay, hi, Sabrina. Hi there. How are you, Dina?
Hi, Miss Annie. I'm
Hi.
fine, thank you.
It's been a long, yeah. Thank you for joining to my class.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Dina?
Yeah, great. I've been busy, that's why I rarely join this class anymore. But so glad to be back.
Yes, we also glad to having you here. Okay, guys. I think the others still trying to join this class. Okay, first thing first, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Ani. I will be your MC for tonight's session. And I'm happy that finally we can meet again in this week, in this first class of this week. And once again, I encourage you all to turn on your videos so we can see our face each other. Lately we've been lacking of social life. I think this class it's one of the best platform for us to socialize to each other. All right, I will start the class with the announcement, so please bear with me. It won't take long. Let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. So once again, hi fellow Britzoners, hi viewers in YouTube. I'm happy that we're having this class tonight. Welcome back and welcome to the new members. So what are we doing here? What is Britzone? Britzone is the largest English community in Indonesia. We're having some values as a platform for English enthusiasts. We are here providing you various classes that focus on English education, which is voluntary based. And as an open platform, we welcome all of you from various places and various backgrounds to join. Just get yourself registered through our link. And you know what? Here we are free of judgment. So this is the best time for you to practice your English no matter what is your skill at. Okay, so our main program consists of 3 classes in a week. As today, we held our Tuesday class start at 7 p.m. known as BSA, Britzone Speaking Academy. What we're doing here is we focus on your 4 basic skills in English. We focus on public speaking, which is why we're doing speech, debate, and interview. Okay, so the second class in the week is held every Wednesday, start just like today at 7 p.m., known as Britzone Betterment Series. We're focusing on your 4 skills basic in English, like listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And the last class in the week is Britzone Fun Day, held in every Saturday, starts early at 11 a.m. Here we are going to enjoy and having fun with all the members that brings you various topics to discuss. And also, I have special announcement from our event team. So we will having a next event. Okay, let me introduce my friend so he can tell you more about it. Hi, Farhan.
Yes, thank you, Ani and all Britzoners. Okay, I will share a screen first, yeah. Okay, yeah. And hello, my name Farhan, and I have a bit information announcement to you, and this also you might be also have seen the information in our social media. As a celebration of Britzone 18th birthday, we will hold Britzone Festival. So with several competition in this August until September. There will be a storytelling competition, singing competition, and also writing competition. And for writing competition, you will write your essay in the 𝒂𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒈 website. Make sure you already register in 𝒂𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒈, and it's just need your name and your mobile phone number for the registration process. And of course, there will be a lot of prizes for you. And yeah, thank you. We are waiting you in the competition.
Okay, thank you, Farhan. Thank you. I think that's all from event team.
Yeah, and
yes,
sorry, Ani, for the link, you can look at the chat box. Yeah, I already send the registration link. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Farhan. So guys, as you can heard that we have many prizes and certificates. So don't forget to join and show yourself, your talent. All right, I will continue my announcement. Yes. Have you guys follow us in Britzone social media? Don't forget. Why? Because here we will give you our upcoming classes or our latest information through our IG. You can follow us in Britzone ID, and we also have another other social media like Facebook, with website, and also Twitter. But now we also live from YouTube. Hi, our YouTube viewers. Thank you for also joining us through YouTube. And guys, if you have anything to comment, just don't forget to type in on our comment section. All right, next. So as a non-profit organization, so how do we run our class? As you know, guys, that we selling our merchandise. If you love Britzone, I think you can support us through purchasing these items. And here we have t-shirt, mugs, and lanyard. If you want to know more about the prices, the availability, you can ask our team from Entrepreneur through this IG, Britzone merch, or you can directly contact our team on this WhatsApp number. They will be happily answer your questions. And as you know that before we moved to the online platform, we used to having our class in Perpustakaan Dikbud, in the Library of Education and Culture Ministry. They've been supporting us for years. And don't worry, if you want to know and want to get some access for the book collection or audio and video, you can get information from their IG. Just check them out. And yes, we also have a new app, that 𝒂𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒈 app. I think let's my friend share and give you further information about this. Hi, Raki. Are you here, Raki?
Hi.
Yes, you might start now, Raki.
All right. So hello, Britzoners. I'm Rifki here. I am here as a brand ambassador of 𝒊𝒏𝒈, and I will let you know about what is 𝒊𝒏𝒈. Let me share my screen first. Wait. Something wrong. All right. Could you see my screen right now?
Yes, Rifki.
Apa itu 𝒊𝒏𝒈? 𝒊𝒏𝒈 adalah sebuah media sosial berbasis masyarakat dengan semboyan warga bantu warga. 𝒊𝒏𝒈 mengajak warga masyarakat untuk saling berbagi informasi di sekitarnya secara online. Informasi dapat berupa berita, lowongan kerja, pengaduan, dan pengumuman kegiatan warga yang semuanya bersifat lokal. 𝒊𝒏𝒈 mengajak kita untuk menjadi jurnalis warga yang mampu mengabarkan keadaan sekitar kita sendiri yang mungkin luput dari pemberitaan media besar. Ayo ber-𝒊𝒏𝒈 dan tunjukkan siapa dirimu.
All right. That's about 𝒊𝒏𝒈, and 𝒊𝒏𝒈 also have another feature. It's called Ruang Komunitas 𝒊𝒏𝒈.
Indonesia memiliki lebih dari 3.000 komunitas yang berpengaruh di bidangnya. Karenanya, 𝒊𝒏𝒈 menghadirkan ruang komunitas 𝒊𝒏𝒈, ubah diskusi menjadi aksi. 𝒊𝒏𝒈 menawarkan berbagai fasilitas. Kamu dapat menampilkan aksi-aksi komunitas kamu, merekrut relawan baru, mendokumentasikan semua kegiatan komunitas kamu, memonitor dan menganalisis segala bentuk perkembangan dalam angka dan data. Jadi tunggu apa lagi? Mari bergabung bersama ruang komunitas 𝒊𝒏𝒈. 𝒊𝒏𝒈.com, warga bantu warga.
All right, that's all about 𝒊𝒏𝒈. If you have questions about 𝒊𝒏𝒈, you can check it on Instagram @𝒊𝒏𝒈. So thank you so much. I'll give it back to the MC.
Thank you, Rifki. Okay, let me finish my announcement. So yes, guys, don't forget to download the 𝒊𝒏𝒈 app and share anything useful information around you through this app. Okay, last but not least, our tradition after we are going to end the class, we are taking the pictures. We taking pictures, and don't forget, guys, to turn on your video again. And once again, if you don't mind, guys, please scan this barcode or save this link. Give us your comments or your feedback so that we can provide improvement for our future classes, hopefully. Okay, so I think that's all announcement from me. So wait, oh yeah, we still wait for our conductor to join us. In the meantime, again, guys, I encourage you to turn on your video. Why don't you turn on your video, please, so I can see your face.
So we will know each other, right, Kak?
Yeah, and you know, but by seeing your face, it makes me like I don't talk alone here. Feels all alone, like just talking to screen. Everyday life is just bored. Okay, thank you, DK. Thank you, Sophia, Tula, Sana, and how about the others? Are you guys still in the middle of something? Okay, thank you, Valen, Emmanuel, Mayumi. All right, who's the first timer here? Say hi. Hi, first timer. Are you first time coming to this? Renita Rosa, are you first timer, Renita?
No, I'm not. A moment.
Okay, you're not. Okay, so you are a loyal member. Thank you for keep coming Rita. How about the others? How about the others? Who's the first timer? Do we have a first timer, or all of us here just a loyal member? Okay, well, I think maybe some of you still don't want to turn on your video and say something. All right, then let's call out the conductor. Hi, Mr.
Hi.
Reza. I almost forgot your name. Thank you. Sorry, Bang Reza. So how's your day, Miss Reza? Mas Reza.
My day is great. Thank you for asking.
Oh yeah, guys, I want to say something about our conductor. You know what? Now we are live from Aceh. Is it Aceh, Mas Reza?
Yeah, Aceh.
So how's Banda Aceh? How's in Aceh, Mas Reza? Here we us in Jakarta still, having restrictions and PPKM, quarantine life. How about in Aceh? Do you guys do the same here?
Yeah,
do the same
in Banda Aceh do the same like Jakarta. We have PPKM level 3, I think, yeah. But life is still going on, and in Banda Aceh people, kind of used to it.
And how are you holding up to maintain your sanity?
We're talking to friends, to people, online like this.
Yeah, same here, Mas Reza. That's why I encourage our members to turn on their videos, so they can see some expression, so it's not like they're just talking to the screen. Right. So what we're going to talk about today, Mas Reza?
We will talk about positive psychology. How to turn misfortune into the opportunity to train your mind.
Okay, sounds nice. Okay, guys, so without further ado, let's hear from our conductor, Mas Reza Rifki. Sorry, why I keep calling you Miss. sorry, Mas Reza. But Mas Reza, without further ado, just do your presentation. Thank you for coming to our class, Mas Reza. Thank you for conducting our class. And guys, for your information, he is a counselor, so maybe you better, listen to him carefully, and maybe having a better discussion with him because he is good at this. Okay, Mas Reza, you may start now.
Okay, thank you, Mariani, for great. Okay, I think I can share my PowerPoint, Mariani, right now.
Yes, you can share it now.
Okay. Okay, okay, guys. Thanks for coming to our discussion. I want to, discuss. It's not like lecturing you. I want to discuss. It's like discussion. Because maybe all day you have work, something to do, and then the night you want to relax. And my purpose is just to make sure that you are understand about this thing, the positive psychology. So before dive into the main topic, let me introduce myself first. Okay. Yeah, that's me. My name is 𝒂𝒐𝒊𝒏𝒈. I'm graduate from psychology at RIC University Banda Aceh, and right now I'm currently working at One Model Banda Aceh as a counselor. Yeah, and I really interested in positive psychology, educational psychology, and industrial and organizational psychology. So have you heard about positive psychology, by the way? So it is basically the brand new psychology in psychology world, which is developed in the late 19th and still in progress research, and research around the world try to to find what is positive psychology. So you may ask, like, why, Reza, do you like positive psychology? My answer is because when I study positive psychology, it feels like I learning about myself, I become a better person, and the positive psychology is asking about how to overcome the obstacle, the unfortunate in your life, and I try to see things differently. And it's really different from unusual psychology. Like if you have heard about like Freudian psychology, psychological, analytical, and etc. Yeah, it's a focus on positive things about human being. What can human being do? You know. Okay. Next slide. So before we dive into what is the origin to learn positive psychology? We have been lived in pandemic 2 years, right? And I the time flows. Yeah, I don't even realize that we still live in a pandemic. I remember when I first lockdown in Banda Aceh, and I said to myself like, oh, lockdown, lockdown is okay. I usually stay in my home and like in my room 3 days straight without even go to outside. And turns out day 1, day 2, day 3, day 5, then day 7, I start getting how to say, I'm not feeling myself. I start really sensitive to my sister, to my brothers, and why my sister doing like a little bit mistake. I say like, why do you do this? So yeah, this pandemic affects all of us. So many research around the world has conducted, and it is true that uh, this pandemic affect our stress level. Yeah, because we can't go interact with others that we usually do, and anxiety because we don't know what happened tomorrow. We just accepting what government said to us. We can't do this, we can't do that. So because the uncertainty that happens, it makes us anxiety and level of loneliness. Some of you may be living in apartment, or you are students that live alone. You can't interact with your friends. You know, at first I think like, yeah, even though lockdown, yeah, the first lockdown in Banda Aceh, and I said to, yeah, I can interact with my friends through Zoom or through WhatsApp video call. Turns out it's really different when we meet in person, because we feel the environment, we feel the sense of atmosphere around us. We feel, yeah, it is so different. So the next is depressions. Yeah, depression is the next level of stress. You can overcome the stress. You can overcome the stress, and then you become depressed person. And self-harm or suicidal behavior. Yeah, that's it. Also, there also the effects of how to say, the negative thinking. Yeah, because uh, we, we we do the usual thing over and over again, and we feel bored, and the negative thing sometimes leaks into our thoughts, and we don't even realize it. So I hope from this discussion, you can turns out the negativity in how the way you describe in life into the positive things. Okay. So what comes into your mind when I say optimistic and pessimistic? You can turn on the voice if you want to. What has come into your mind when I say optimistic and pessimistic?
So guys, what do you think, guys? That's
Yeah.
okay. Just turn on your
Yeah.
microphone and directly talk to us.
when I hear the word pessimistic,
Yeah.
I usually think that I am more into a pessimistic person than an optimistic person because I think more. Perhaps I think more logically. I think more thoroughly. I think I always think that something bad would happen to me. So I plan a lot. I think a lot. So I think I'm more into a pessimistic person. I think
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, thank you, Firmansyah. Yeah, that's you're right, Firmansyah. So basically it's about it. So yeah, it's the question is optimism always related to positivity? Uh, Maybe uh, is a pessimist always related to negativity? Yeah, the question maybe appears in your mind. But before we dive into the main topic, the real main topic, so I want you to think what misfortunes and unfortunate or the things that don't like happen in your life and how to react to it. You know, for example, like me, I see my sister doing things that I don't like, and I said to my sister, "Why do you do that? And you should do this." Like that. Uh, have you remembered it? I will give you a clue from that. What kind of person you are? The pessimistic or optimistic person? So you guess? Okay, guys. Remember that. And okay, yeah. So you are an optimistic or pessimistic person. We will answer this question. Okay. Usually from the research from Martin Seligman, she is a positive psychology founder of positive psychology. He said that the person who has a positive view about the world is more likely to be success in life and have a good relation with people, and they tend to see the misfortune is as the thing that make them to be a better person. And the people who has a pessimistic side of thinking, they think like everything that happened in their life, right? Like 100 times, 100 times, like uh, uh, misfortune, and just one thing, a good thing that happened. So if you have the kind of thinking of uh, pessimistic side, you would not gonna enjoy your life, your relationship with your friends, or your maybe if you have a spouse, is not good, you know. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, how do you think about every misfortune and unfortune that befalls upon you? So so you have remember, right? So okay, we dive into the clue. So there is three dimension of explanatory style in positive psychology to identify whether you are a positive person or a negative person. So uh, the first is the pessimistic person habitually say to their misfortune like it's me, it's it's going to last forever, it's going to undermine everything I do. And in the other in the opposite, that the optimistic person would say like it is just a circumstance, it's going away quickly anyway, and besides there is much more in life. So yeah, it's basically how pessimistic person and optimistic person react to the phenomena that happen in their life. Either they describe it as a positive or describe it as a negative. So okay, the first technique is permanence. Okay, the permanent is pessimist. So the person who have pessimistic thoughts always said like, I'm washed up, the diet never work, the boss will always nag. And you can find the clue, right? Why they are so pessimistic? Because like diets never work. So which means that they they can't change their body. Uh they don't have the power to change the outside forces. So uh, they just stay and nothing I can do. So that's a pessimistic way of thinking. And also the boss will always nag. So it's basically always never. So if you have the kind of thinking, you will block everything that uh, outside. You will be, yeah, you basically will be blocking the possibility that comes into you, and saying that it's gonna work. Okay. In the other hand, yeah, you never talk to me, never, always never, and it's basically about you can. In another hand, temporary or optimistic, like they they have a explanatory style, like I'm exhausted, the diet don't work, and I don't clean my room, and the boss is in a bed. So you notice it. What is the difference between temporary and permanent? So like diets don't work when I don't clean my room, in which means that diet will work if I clean my room. So yeah, they have uh, the people have the temporary style of thinking. They try to uh, s- try to see opportunity in every situation. That they don't just stay in the same thoughts. Okay. The next, yeah, you haven't talked to me lately. Yeah, they the way that they think about the phenomena that happen in their life is temporary, about temporary. Okay. Uh, Next is so from this from those statements, which so you can guess which one is positive, or which one is negative, or which one is pessimistic, which one is uh, optimist. So who wants to guess? You can turn off the. You can turn on the speakers. Want to guess? The teacher unfair.
I already guess, I think.
Oh yeah. Okay, Vicky, you can.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the left one, they say that the teachers are unfair. It's more pessimistic than Professor Seligman is unfair, because if we say teachers are unfair, we tend to be generalized the teacher, but on the reality is Professor Seligman that is unfair. So I think the left one is pessimistic and the right one is optimistic.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Dicky. Yeah, you're right, Dicky. So it's about pervasiveness. So in the left is universal, which means is pessimistic, and the right one is optimistic. Okay. So like when optimistic person phenomenon that happen, they always find to uh, like that Professor Seligman is unfair. They do not generalize the things. Maybe Professor Seligman, has has uh, has something to do, and and so the Professor Seligman has a bad mood. So yeah, It's basically about, or the next is about personalization. So, okay, so internal, and the one who, who easily discourages or has low motivation in them is always trying to explain the phenomenon that happened to their lives is because of me. I'm stupid. Like, I have no talent at this. Maybe, yeah. I'm insecure. Yeah. Yeah. I think that I'm insecure is a is a very popular culture right now. But I think from psychology side that you have to avoid uh, the the statement I'm insecure, because if you have the kind of thinking that you always say it again and again, it becomes habitual thinking. You become insecure. Turns out you are not, because when you're thinking about something, you will it will vibrating into the outside. So the people who have low self-esteem always have the body languages, the talk, uh, the talk is insecure, and yeah, it's because they have uh, belief that I'm secure, even though they are not. Okay. Uh, uh, the other one is excellent high self-esteem. You are. So it is. I mean, it is not good example, but uh, it is not the point. The point is uh, they try to explain things is from outside perspective. Okay, next is I had no life at chess. I have grew up in puberty. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. Uh, from what we learned today, so let's say that you have you want to encounter a girl or boy, and suddenly they reject you. They reject, and then you try again, and he or she rejects it. And then you laying on your bed and thinking about why she or him rejected me. So the pessimistic person and the optimistic person has different way of thinking. So let's see what the pessimist person uh, thought. Okay, the person permanent. I never be able to attract a girl. So it's basically about they don't have the power to change outside forces. I never be able to attract girl. Never. We have discussed it before. And the optimistic person, there are going to be plenty of girls like me. So you notice the difference, right? The person optimistic, the person who has optimism try to control uh, uh, the outside forces. And about pervasive, I'm just not interesting person. So an optimistic person said, I would just want isolated situation. Yeah, they try to specific things, or maybe says or him not see me in the right way. Maybe she not uh, saw me when I when when I give a presentation, or when I play basketball because I good at basketball. Yeah, something like that. And personalization. I'm ugly. This is the worst. I don't want you guys to say this. And the optimistic person always said like she might have been in a bad. So you see the difference, right? It's really obvious. And okay, So so and then you have a question, Reza. So do you think that I have to be always positive when when I saw the permanent happens in my life? Uh, I mean, in the certain way of thinking, you have to be optimism, and, and not all, not all. Uh, for example, let's say that your friends saw a person crossing uh, the Sunda channel, yeah, and then your friend said to you that, hey, I saw one person crossing the Sunda channel, and I think you are good at swimming. You can try it. And then you say to yourself, okay, I will try it. and and after you swimming 100 meters, you drown. So it is, yeah, it is a wrong optimism. What I what I what I want to say is that you have to flexibility on optimism. The trick is, before you deciding uh, something, you have to thinking what is the cost of the life. If the cost of life high, maybe someone lives, you have to not to be optimism, and also you have to be balanced. You know, not blindly believe in optimism. And yeah, and I will give you an example where to put optimism and where to not put optimism in the next slide. Okay. So when the optimism is needed, the first is if you are in achievement situation, if you want to achieve something, like you want to have the ability to speak Mandarin, or you want to have like I want to achieve, I want to be a Olympian. Yeah? Use optimism. I want to get high score. Use optimism. Uh, Next is if you are concerned about how you feel, use optimism. When yeah when the bad things happen to your life, like uh, un, un, the nature, I mean, like your friends is give you a news which is you don't know or how to react to it. Use optimism. When you use what negativity, you're not gonna find a solution. Yeah. So next is if you have physical health issue, use optimism. uh, I have research from uh, I have a no, I mean one of the pioneer of positive psychology said if you want to be uh, want to be always if you want to be like has a long I mean if you want to have like this long life, okay, use optimism, because the person who has that kind of optimism about health is live longer than people who not who who uh, uh, who, who pessimist about their life. Uh, I have the story about the people who really have negative thinking about everything, and and they said like I'm 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 gonna die next week. I'm gonna die next week. And then after yeah, and oh they always said it again and again, and then the next week it really dies. So it's the power of the way you're thinking about something is to influence your health. Yeah. And then if you want to lead or inspire others, is optimism like politician. Uh yeah, like yeah, if you want to inspire your friends or your your family, use optimism. Okay, if you want to vote for you, also you have to use optimism. Okay, when not use optimism, if your goal is to plan for a risky and uncertain future, yeah, we have discussed it before. Yeah, maybe if you decide it will gonna change people's life, do not use optimism. Use skepticism. If your goal is to console others, the future is dim, do not use optimism. And if you want to seem sympathetic to the trouble of others, do not begin with optimism, although using it later once confident and empathy are developed. Use optimism. Okay. So, I have read about statistics. You know, there is a professor of statistics said that what we see and measure around us is because of mathematical idealized from plus some random and cannot be explained. That which means is uh, what we think that is right turns out it's not right. Or what we think is not right turns out it's not true. So it depends on us to give a meaning on. So from this discussion that I want you to be very caution about what you want to say about your life, yourself, because it's gonna influence others. And yeah, you say that this is Professor Seligman. So Professor Seligman said that if you want to too late, if you want to be like Elon Musk or George Bezos, you have optimism in your life. If you want to be a changer, you have to have optimistic. Okay. So that's it. In Martin Seligman is a pioneer of positive psychology. And so what we learned today is there is the dimension of explanatory styles, the first is permanence and purposiveness and the personalization. So when you encounter a phenomenon that happened in your life, try to use these things to identify and then to encounter negative feelings. And do not, and flexible optimism, which means that you don't need to put all optimism into all your life. You have to be flexible in optimism. So, okay. So this is the references that maybe you are interested to read more. And yeah, thanks for listening. Okay. So discussion is, what was the unfortunate thing that happened to you, but after quite some time it become unblessing? So, okay, Mariani, you can speak, please.
Yes, thank you, Mas Reza. What an insightful presentation. We appreciate you. Give it up, guys. Hey. So, what I have highlighted from your presentation is that we know that lately we quite often thinking pessimistic, especially in this kind of situation. And the thing is that it can affect our life as well. So yeah, it's better that we can see from both sides. Thank you, Mas Reza. Okay, let's move on to our FGD. As Mas Reza explained, that this what you see in screen will be your topic in FGD. So guys, you will be divided into several FGD. There you will be given a chance to speak up about your thought about this question. And one thing that I want to emphasize to you, please don't be afraid. There is no right or wrong. This is here we just practice our speaking and be active. All right, let's send you to the groups. Rere, can you help me, please?
Yes, of course. See you guys. All right.
Okay, so have they arrived safely, Tere?
Yes, I think so. The participants is starting decreasing.
And who's going to be in the main room then to be our?
Okay. So guys, there will be one group in main room, so our viewers on YouTube can watch us discuss about this topic. So the participants will be Erika, Mayumi, Wulan, me, Kak Reza, and you.
Okay. All right, guys. So I will lead this FGD as well. So let's give some time to Mas Reza to take a break. That's okay, Mas Reza, if you want to, take a rest for a moment. All right. Hi, viewers in YouTube. If you guys also have a question or a comments, don't be afraid. Just drop in our comment section. We will read it for you and answer it to you as well. Okay, hi Mayumi, Sophia, and Kaulan. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello, Ani.
Would you mind to turn on your video, Erika?
I'm sorry, I'm still in office.
Oh, you're still working. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Erika. Okay, so we also have to discuss this question, but first thing first, let's. Why do my sounds? Hello.
Okay.
Is that you, Rere?
No. There is someone still turn on their microphone, and I already muted.
Okay. I think it sounds like my voice sounds bounce back to me. Okay, so Mayumi, Wulan, and Erika, here we are going to discuss. But first thing first, let's get know each other. First, for me, I am Ani. I will be your facilitator here in FGD, and here I accompanied by my friend Rere as Britzone English Community. Hi, Rere.
Hello.
Okay, and also Kaulan. Hi, Kaulan. She is also our committee, one of our committee, our HR actually. Hi, Kaulan. How are you, Kaulan?
I'm doing great. How about you guys?
Oh, we are fine. We're doing great as well. Kaulan, so what do you do before you joining us tonight? I mean, it's been a long time, right?
No. Actually, I joined the Britzone class, but I joined through YouTube because for several times ago, I had trouble with my Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're still watching us through YouTube, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Kaulan. Okay, how about you, Mayumi? Hi, Mayumi. Where are you, Mayumi?
Hi.
Okay, how are you, Mayumi?
Oh, I'm good. Sorry. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Yes, and is this your first time, Mayumi?
No, this is my second. I joined the Saturday class yesterday.
Oh, so you're quite new to Britzone, right? Welcome then. Welcome. Thank you for coming again to Britzone. And where do you live, Mayumi?
I live in Bekasi now.
Oh, Bekasi. Okay, another planet. No, just kidding. Okay, how about you, Erika? You still in the office? What are you doing there in this hour? Why you don't go home?
I'm still working.
Oh my God, so sad.
Yeah.
Where are you now? Where do you live?
I live in Jakarta.
Okay, so you're doing you don't doing home office?
No, today is my schedule to go to office.
Okay, so safe. but thank you for also joining our session tonight. Despite your busy schedule, thank you for coming. And okay, let's answer this question. Who's going to answer first? What was the unfortunate things to you? But after sometimes, after a long time, then you think about it again, you see it as a different view, like it is a blessing actually, after all. So who's going to give their story, to share the story? Kaulan, maybe you want to start first?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity, Ani. Maybe I know that we had a lot of something that back then it was an unfortunate, but after that we realized that it is a blessing for us. Yeah, actually I have some of that, but maybe one of them is when I have to move to the other, what is kosan, right? My previous kosan, I had so many trouble. I lived there for 9 years, for 9 years there. So it is like and then
that's a long time.
Yes, it is a long time. I mean, I've been there for 9 years, so it means that I enjoyed everything there. And after that, the what is it? The owner, they changed the owner, and then there was there were some problem, and yeah, I think I have to move from my previous rent room, and then after that I moved to, it is further than from my office, but right now I realized that it become a blessing for me as well, and then I get right now I get a new environment, and then I have a new friends, and yeah, I really enjoy it right now.
Wow. Glad to hear that. Now it's become a blessing to you.
Yeah.
Even though you have difficulties in adjusting for the first time, right?
Yes.
After you moving from a long time place.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you, Lan.
that's my experience.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you for sharing your story. Okay, let's hear from Erica. How about you, Erica? So what is your let's say bad days at that time, but now when you think about it, you become grateful that it happens, that it becomes a blessing to you.
Maybe it was when my parents got divorced. It was the saddest day on my life, but today it was blessing to me because it changed me to be it changed me to become someone this day, and it gave me a lot of learning and a lot of insight. I think that's my story.
Oh wow! Oh, what a life story. We were sorry for you to happen. That's happened to you, Erica. But yeah, sometimes we also, maybe many of us also experience the same thing. Maybe it's just a different forms that we thought that it was a bad thing or a bad life at that time, but after quite a long time, we've become who we are now because of that kind of story or so. Okay, how about you, Mayumi? what about your story?
I think my story it was about when I felt motivation from my office, from the big one, from the big branch to the smallest branch, from the city of Bekasi to the Kabupaten Bekasi. At that time, I felt so like dibuang, because for the first time, my boss said to me like, you just change someone resigns first for just 3 months, and then after that you can go back to here. But my boss was like, I don't move back to my first office. I was sad, so sad, because I felt like, am I not competent at my job, or was there any personal problems with my boss and me? But uh, 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 a few months ago, after I tried to accept the situation, it becomes a blessing, because the people at the small office can accept me, and I can be more myself, and my voice heard to them. Yeah, there are positive people at my office now than my old office. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Mayumi. Thank you for sharing your life story. Yes. And how about you, Rere? Do you have any experience that you can share also to us?
Sure. Maybe I think. Okay, I'm sorry. I think. Can you guys hear me clearly, because
yes,
my sound is bouncing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's clear now. Okay. It's actually a simple example for this case. So when I was in college, I decided to join a club, a photography club. When I already joined that club, I'm so shocked because the seniority was crazy, and then like, oh my god, I cannot stay here anymore. I was thinking about it, and then but a lot of my friends say that they keep encouraging me to stay, but it's seriously, I cannot I cannot handle the seniority. But and then after a year, like, I really feel like I got nothing from the club. Like, I didn't learn any lesson, because from the start I already hate the club because of the seniority. And then, but after I became a senior in that club, finally I feel free. I mean, like, I have no senior anymore to like to blame me, to push me, to make me and my friends being under pressure. And then, yeah, from that moment I realized that if I might be what is it, I might be regret it, but at the end I feel like I have a loyal friends at the end, because we've been through a lot to to pass our moment with our seniors. It's so crazy. And then there until now, my only friends from college who is still contact with me, keep in touch with me, are just my friends from that club, from my angkatan, my batch. And then, yeah, I still keep in touch with them, sharing anything with them. Yeah, they're just really good friend until now. Even though we are already graduated, we already have our business, like our work, like that. Yeah, and then I'm so grateful because I have them, and because I'm staying at that time.
So you thank yourself for enduring it right until the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, seniority, yeah.
But right now, when I think about it, oh my God, it's so, what is it, konyol, you know?
It's so funny. Yeah.
What did you do that to us?
Yeah, but seniority, it sucks. Yeah, not only in just a club, maybe sometimes in work, like Mayumi also experience
Yeah.
jobs. yeah. But yeah, thank you, Rere, for sharing. I think I also have experienced this kind of thing. When I was after I graduated from senior high school, all of my friends, they continue straight to college. When I have to take a gap year for 2 years, it's not because I wanted to, but because the situation forced me to get a job first, and then after have some savings, then I can continue to college. At the time, I felt that life was unfair. Why do I only me that cannot continue my education, while my friends, they don't even want it, but they can continue it without even try so hard. But now when I think about it again, that I'm grateful actually. Why? Because at my age, and compared to my friends, I more experience because I started early. And also, what, that I didn't one thing that I can what I can take from that situation is that you cannot force your time when it's not your time. So everyone has their own time, whether in work, job, or whatever it is. And yeah, that's also what I keep in mind, that if I wanted something and I see myself already get it, okay, that's maybe it's their fate, it's their life path. But for me, maybe it's a different path, and that's fine. Yeah, I think that's for me. Okay, Rere, I think we have a comment or question in YouTube.
Yes, yeah, we have someone watching us, and then she asked a question. Yeah, I already sent it to you.
Okay. Well, okay. Hi, Intan Dwi Lestari. Thank you for watching us. So the question is, what is the best way to be optimistic while we're getting discouraged by our family? Yeah, especially our sibling. Okay, this is suck. I know. when it's friends or other people, we maybe simply can ignore it. But when it comes to our family, I know this is sucks. Sorry to my sister. Okay, hopefully she doesn't read my chat here. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Intan. I think the one who can answer this may be Mas Reza. Mas Reza, are you still here with us? Can you answer a question from Intan? So basically,
we need your help.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she's asking us how to be optimistic while we are being discouraged by our family member, not by others, but our family members.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the first thing is that you know it. There is a good thing is 50% that you will solve the problem. So the trick is that you have to know what is the triggers, the triggers, which like when and what times that the negative way of thinking of your family happens. And when that happens, try to think in different perspective, like maybe my father's or my sister's in a bad mood. Yeah. Do not dive into the negative. You have to fight it, and maybe if you don't like what is if you don't have the power of to change your mind, then give a moment of yourself and try to reflecting. I mean, go to the place that you really like. For example, the coffee shop that enhance your positivity, and or talking with your positive friends that always encouraging you to be a positive. Yeah. Even when you got always maybe negative way of thinking, you got also the positive, so it balance between it. Okay, that's all.
Okay, thank you, Mas Reza. Yes, I agree with Mas Reza. Maybe sometimes our family do it unintentionally. You know, when sometimes our mother oftentimes said to us that see this, do you see this, she can do this, she can do that. Maybe simply because our family just want to encourage us, but we see it from the pessimistic side, and we become discouraged.
I have an experience, to be honest, that my father is always has explained in negative way and accuse something, but turns out when I saw my grandfather, they are they're from they not get a good education, so the way of thinking is inherited to my father's, so that's why my father's has that kind of thinking. So yeah, it's sometimes it is outside forces that we can control a bit. So the things that you can do is to control yourself.
Yeah, true. When there is nothing that we can do, just we can do it for ourselves. We cannot change people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can change our mind, and by doing that, hopefully we can see in a different point of view. Okay, thank you for answering the question, Mas Reza, and thank you, Intan, for asking the question. I think we have 30 seconds to waiting for others to come back to the main room. And thank you, Erika. Thank you, Ulan. Thank you, Mayumi, for joining this session. And I hope you guys also have enjoy and get something from this session. And thank you for sharing your life story as well. Okay, let's wait for others.
Yeah. Welcome, Annie. They will be back.
Yeah, they will be back in any second. Okay, what time is it now in Aceh? Mas Reza? Same, right?
Yeah, the same. But
oh, where is your location in Aceh, by the way? Because I have family there. I mean, like my family, some of my family come from there, from Aceh. Yes.
Yeah, Banda Aceh.
Oh, you're in Banda Aceh. For my family is in Kutachane. Maybe it's south there, or it's I don't know, it's Aceh or South Aceh, if I'm not mistaken.
In Aceh, yeah. From Banda Aceh, the distance is 100 kilometers. Yeah, it's quite far.
Oh, quite far. Okay, it's like from Jakarta to Bandung, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, others members just join to the main room.
Hi, Kak Mariani.
Hi,
We need more time. We need more time for
yeah,
here.
I know. There is not enough time for you to share your life story, right?
We have girls talk,
Wow, nice to hear that,
Yes, a really
Renita.
fun girls talk.
Okay, I wonder what you guys talk about back there. I think it's fine if you guys just share with us in the main room, right? Let's hear from Honey's group. Hi, Honey's. Honey.
Hi.
There you are, Honey.
Thank you for it is so amazing sharing in our group. So, and then in our group, I will choose Firman because because it's very, if I in this situation, maybe I get panic about that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, let's hear then. Let's hear then.
Could you share your story here? Hi Firman, are you there?
Firman.
All right. So the story is quite tragic because I almost died, really. I almost died. So it began when it was my first time hiking. I never went on a hike before that time. I decided to go on a hike with one of my friend, and it was one of the mountains in Bandung, and we never went on a hike. We didn't know how to hike. We didn't know how to prepare for anything. So we only brought water. Like it was only like one or two bottles of water. We just went on a hike and we hoped for a good view. That's it. So we hike and hike. The view gets better and better. We keep on hiking. We keep on hiking till it was afternoon. In the afternoon, we got on the top of the mountain. Lucky. and at that time, we realized that we are so thirsty, we are so hungry, we didn't bring anything because we brought only water. Imagine when you're hungry, you could eat anything, right? Like even if snake is available and die, I mean, we don't have to attack the snake in this and just I mean imagine when you're hungry and you can almost eat anything, right? So at that time we ate an unripe fruit. We were so thirsty, we drink river water. We were so sweaty, we like swam on the river, and we enjoyed the time until it was getting darker and darker, and we are still hungry and thirsty. Imagine you're in the middle of a mountain, in the middle of forest. You don't know where to go, because we didn't know where to go. We were so in panic. We could die anytime because we were in the middle of a forest. There are crocodiles, there are dogs, snakes. We can die at any time. And when it was getting darker, we just didn't think of anything. We try to go down and look for civilizations like that. So we were so desperate, we were so hungry, we were so thirsty, and then we heard wild dogs like barking. We were so in panic. We had to climb a tree, and we had to prepare for like sticks, because in case the dog found us and attack us, like we gotta make a weapon. We gotta find a weapon. So we climb the tree. We make the kind of stick weapon there, and then we were so panicked. We thought we were gonna die, and it turns out the dog was coming with a man. I don't know. It was so dark. It was almost Maghrib at that time, and we thought we would have to stay in the forest. Like imagine you don't bring anything in the middle of the forest. You don't have fire, you don't have food, you don't have electricity, no signal, nothing, no food, nothing. At that time, I thought, if I were to die here, like, I think it was okay, because we tried our best. And we got so lucky. We found that man with his dog. And before dark, it was actually exactly at Maghrib time. And he invited us to his house, and he bring drinks and food. I was so lucky. We almost died, but we suddenly found a man with his dog, and he brought us food and shelter and drinks for a day. We were so lucky. So it was really unfortunate, right? Like I almost died with my friend, and the blessing was I cannot count like how much God's reward for a person who saves one man's life, right? He has saved two of us, two of our lives. We could have died that time. Actually, the lesson is when we know, I mean, when we experience hunger and thirst, we know that humans are actually simple. Like they need for a living is just, it's simple. Like our primary need is only like food, drink, and shelter, and that's it, right? I think when at that time, I actually the experience teaches me that there are things that are really important in life more than anything. Our breath, our ability to help people, to help someone who is hungry and dying.
Okay.
So because of that experience, I tend to help more. Like I want to find someone who is hungry and I want to give him or her food. And that time it teaches me that I I don't know, I cannot describe it with words because he's just saved my life. Imagine that time I
Yes,
died.
thank you, Firmansyah. Yeah, basically we got your point that you feel grateful that God saved you from that kind of situation, right? And starting from that, you become realize that it is very fortunate that you can also help people as well. Okay, thank you, Firmansyah. Let's hear from others group. How about from Haris group? Hi, Haris. Haris group.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, please keep in mind that we have limited time, so 2 minutes for your presentation time. Okay.
Yes, so in my team, I have Ade, Tegar, and Aim. So we talk about the experiences that we had. So mostly they talk about their high school and junior high school experiences. So I'm gonna ask for Ade to represent our group. Are you ready?
Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, 2
maybe,
minutes.
Yeah. I would tell you about my story when I was junior high school. That is, I was school in one of the best school in my regency. I mean my favorite school, and I'm from my home. That was 15 kilometers. It's so far, and very rare public transportation. So my father always picked me up to school, but there is like accident that my father doesn't want to pick me up to go to school. So I should looking for the public transportation. I'm wake up so early to looking for that public transportation, and I found one. So I go to school, and you know that my school is favorite school. So a lot of my friends from rich family, and then their education is so good because they live in city, and I feel so pessimist with myself. And the point is when I back to my home, there is no like public transportation that like normal. You know, the content of public transportation that I was joined, like there is mother from traditional market, and then father, they are bring God. So I what is it? I entered to the public transportation with God with God, and then with mother from traditional market. So random. Yeah. I feel like I'm so unlucky person that time, but that makes me think that I should have a better life. So I catch it now. So I feel so blessed. Thank you. That's my story.
Thank you, Ramaida. Thank you, Fasil Matthew, for leading the discussion. Okay, let's move to another story from Puyol. Hi, Puyol. We'd like to hear from your group as well, Puyol. Are you still here? Okay, then if Puyol not here, let's move to Nada's group. Hi, Nada.
Wait, Puyol means Putri Yolanda.
Yeah, Putri Yolanda.
Okay, so yeah, I am a part of her group.
Oh, okay, Rival. Then you can start now, Rival. 2 minutes for you to reshare your story.
Okay, thank you so much for the time. All right, actually, okay, we actually have the blessings in disguise that had happened in our life. Some, yeah, and I'm trying to recap what we just discussed. One of my friends said that when she was going to have an internship program, and then she was so lucky because she could have because she could visit Labuan Bajo that she would never have been expected before. And then the other had a blessing in disguise as well. Her boss asked her to do the job that she are not good at or never done before. But she took it. She took it and do it truly and effectively. And as a result, she nailed it until she got paid for overtime of the work. And it's a tremendous story from them. So, and about me, I'm not so sure about this, whether this thing could be said as a blessing, but I'm trying to see the things from the bright side. I got laid off last month from the company that I work for. For the information, I work at one of the edutech companies in Indonesia. I don't have to mention the name. And I got laid off last month, and it was so sad and bad. But the thing that I could take from it is about endurance. I know that at the time I got sick and my body's health is not really good and not fit there because as a salesman, because as a sales, we need to understand that we have to work for 24/7. I only slept 5 to 6 hours. We have to achieve the target. Whatever your condition is, no matter how bad or devastating, deadly your health is, you have to achieve the target. That's how marketing tasks. And you have to do, and you have to get things done. And I'm fully aware and understand that my endurance is not good enough. And I really believe that if the things do not belong to me, it will never be mine. And finally, and after I got terminated from that job, I started to create a new habit. I go to the fitness center every day and learn a new skill, which is cooking. So yeah, I just and then read a book, and in the morning I start to write again, and then apply another job that may fit me in the future. So I think there is always blessing in disguise in every bad situation. Just act wisely and think things through.
Yes, thank you, Rifal, for sharing your story. Yeah, basically, you shared that you have started a new habit because of that kind of situation. Thank you, Rifal, for sharing. Let's hear from the last group. Nada, sorry guys, we cannot call out for all the groups since we have limited time. So this will be the last group from Nada. Nada, please keep it short, just 2 minutes, so then we can move to another sessions. Okay, Nada, you can start now.
So I was surrounded by amazing women, and I believe that Kak Evelyn can be our representative.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hi everyone. Wow, among all, and you just me. So yeah, there are me, Karenita, Sheila, and Yulia. Actually, my story is I think it's the simplest one because yeah, I try to collect the simplest moment in my life, just like let's take the example that because of pandemic happened, I came to know Britzone, and yeah, I explore more things that I never thought that I would done before, and yeah, and I came to maybe another unfortunate moment is yeah, I tried more things. I get rejected by many things as well, but after that rejection letter, something like that, I come up to be a stronger person, endurance person, like that. Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Evelyn. Glad that Britzone become a blessing to you. Thank you for sharing your experience. Okay, so sorry guys for Arif group, Audia, and Ayu group. Sorry, we cannot call your representatives because we have to move to another session. But before, let me call you our speaker, Mas Reza. What do you think about their story, Mas Reza?
I think all the story is great, to know that you can learn from it is very impressive because yeah, sometimes people dwelling on it and they cannot see the light of it and they got depressed. But you guys can learn from it and then you can direct experience in your life to be better person of you. So it is really amazing.
Okay, thank you, Mas Reza. Yes, indeed, it's amazing that all of us can see a different side of unfortunate situation, and hopefully in the future we can also do the same when bad things happen. Remember that we only have a bad things, not a bad life. All right, so let's move to another session. Yes, we have one session left, which is, who can guess? Anyone can guess? Yes, mystery game. All right. So where's the voice? Why you guys so quiet?
Why, guys?
Yes, I love game.
Cool.
All right. So in
So
this game,
exciting.
let me explain about this game a little bit. Maybe some of you already know that we've tried this game since last week, and this is our second attempt. So who's going to be the person tonight? We need 3 person to play this game. Who's going to be? Let's see. Rere, can you help me? Raise your hand.
Sure. Come on, guys. Who wants to try our new game? Okay, I saw.
Okay, Rere, please help me choose. Please help me choose.
I will choose Yasrin.
We got so many.
And Diki.
Yasrin, Diki.
Yeah, Yasrin, Diki, and oh my God, it's
Wait.
Rifal and Rifal.
All right. Okay.
Okay, Rifal. All
Oh my
right.
God, a lot of people are raising hands.
Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, so the thing is that you have to know about this game is that, okay, so basically you guys are, imagine that you are stuck in an island by yourself, only yourself. And in that island, you found 5 boxes, but you can only choose one box to save your life in that island, because you don't know when you will come out from that island, when will you be last there. So please choose wisely, because this will be your tools to help you survive from the island. Okay, I think let's start from Diki. Diki, what number you choose? What is your lucky number?
I would choose the number 1.
Number 1, okay. How about Yasrin? What number, Yasrin?
I choose 4.
4, okay. 4, Yasrin. And
number 2.
Firman, who's?
Rival.
Oh, Rival, sorry. Rival, number 2?
Okay, I choose number 3.
3, not 2. Okay, you change your mind.
I'm going to number 2.
No, Denny, no, not for you. You don't have a chance for this time.
Sorry,
Okay?
Denny.
Denny, let's
open the box.
Open the box. Okay. Okay. So this is your tools. Okay. 1, 3, 4. Okay. Have you guys prepared your speech? Why do you think these tools can help you survive from that island until the help coming? Who's going to start? Maybe I will call Yasrin, the only girl. Hi, Yasrin.
How can I survive with the phone in the island? There's no signal.
Well, you make up a story. Why this this iPhone? Okay, iPhone, right? No brand name. Okay, why this phone can help you until the help coming to you?
iPhone, it's really the best thing I ever had. But when I'm in the island, wait a minute, I have to think hard.
I know, maybe for a girl you can get selfie, like, okay, I'm still last, maybe this is video for me for the last time. Maybe if someone find my body, this is my last message. Maybe you can say that anything you can say, anything, just make up story about this one. Why this one can help you you have to make best use of this.
I have no choice. Maybe I will take a picture me and the beach. And then that is the last time I take my picture. And I mean it's not that bad in the island. Maybe we can find a signal or not. I think
yes.
no.
Yeah, you can. Maybe there is a signal. Maybe it's just 1 bar. Who knows, right?
You not say that I trapped in the island in this time, but maybe I trapped in the island for a modern world. So maybe in the island there's be a signal and I can save with that phone.
Okay, yes. There is no I didn't mention that there is no signal there, so you can make up that you have signal and you can call 911 while you waiting for them, and then you can selfie, enjoy the beach.
No, I can enjoy the beach when I trap in the island.
Yes.
I call the police.
Yeah.
Save me, please.
Okay, that's all, Yasrin. That's the best you can do about your phone.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Yasrin. I hope you survive. Okay, let's hear from another candidate, Diki. How about you, Diki? How you hang on there with your tools? What number? Number 1. Okay.
I'm confused why you put an electric racket to this. Okay, but I will try. But okay, the electric racket. I would use the electric racket to make a fire. Fortunately, we can make fire with electricity because it will it will little by little and make fire by sparking electricity. You can cook something, you can make something for eat, and you can light up your place. And also, if I have already make a fire that big, I would burn the entire island. So someone in the far distance can see the island burning, so they can come to my island. Yeah, that's what you can do with an electric rocket.
Okay. Maybe you can also use this for, like catch the mosquito. And if there's something that you can also, like just your.
I'm not into insect. I don't eat insect, but.
All right. Okay. That's fine, Diki. Thank you for sharing your what is best tool for you to survive. I hope you survive there. Okay, let's hear from Rifal. How about you, Rifal? What number you get?
Number 3.
Okay, then explain why this number 3 can help you last longer there in your island.
Okay, all right. So I could survive on the 7 days ahead using ladder. Why? It's easy. I just need to use the ladder and climb up to the highest tree on an island, and then raise your hands up and then wait for the SOS or the helicopter is flying around, and then just wave to them, and then they will see you, and then they get you up from the island. It's so easy, right? Or I have another option. You can use the ladder. Okay, you can use the ladder and then try to find a new house on the far away of the island. Okay, just use what you can do with that thing. But I think the best option from me is go to the highest tree and then wave the hands and then wait for the SOS or helicopter is flying around, and then say hello to them, and then they will save you on one way or another. I think that's all.
Okay, thank you, Rifal. Okay, what do you think, guys? What's the best tool from this candidate get? Number 2, number 1, number 3, or number 4? I think for me it's number 4, right?
Number 1.
Okay, number 1. For me it's number 4 because why? Because I just want to chill until the day I die. Right.
Until your battery is low.
Yes. Okay, for GoFood, yeah. Smart strategy. Okay, guys, that's fine. Thank you for joining this class, this session. I enjoyed this class, and I hope you also enjoy. And what's next? Okay, we've come to the last session of our class today. But before, I think I want to hear from Mas Conductor, Mas Reza, your closing statement for us today.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mariani. And I think the best way, what I want to say is try to control outside forces, not getting dragged by outside forces, and to know your best and your weaknesses. Also, it helps you endeavors your life. So basically, you have to have a strong mind and know your better. Yeah, that's it, I think.
Okay, thank you, Mas Reza. Yes, having a strong mind can help you get through all the situation, whether it's bad or good, because we don't know what life can throw us, right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mas Reza. Once again, we appreciate your time. Thank you for conducting the class. Thank you for coming to our session, and thank you guys also for coming to this Tuesday. Don't forget that tomorrow we also have class, and Saturday, get yourself registered. And one last thing is that please don't forget to give us your feedback, your comments about this class, what we can improve in your opinion, and maybe you have another amazing idea that we can also apply to the next classes. Thank you. And Rere, can you help us to get the podcast session?
Sure. Yeah,
We
okay.
turn on your video. We can see your face.
Guys.
Because your face will be appear in our IG. And don't forget follow our IG.
Yeah, Britzone ID. Okay, I still see some of you. Ramida, Aim, Sabrina, please turn on your camera. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's okay, Sabrina. Okay, that's okay. Okay, I have two parts here. I will start from the first part. Come on, give me your smile. 3, 2, 1. Again, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to the second part. I'll count. 3, 2, 1. Again, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's all. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good rest. See you next time.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Ariani,
Thank you,
thank you
everyone.
All right. Thank you,
everyone.
Britzone.